Hello there. I enjoyed my playthrough of Carnival Zombie Venice so much that I have decided I want to run through the other campaign that's there. What's it called? Mediolanum is it called. So I am also going to use all of the three new characters so you can see how they are played. Mind you that I have not played this before. I have only read the rules and I have played the Venice game a few times. So there might be some rule mistakes. And as always, if you spot them, please point them out and post them down below in the comments. I'll be very happy then. So I will go over to the other camera and I will show you how far I've gone with the setup. I'm going through in this rulebook, the Mediolanum guide, and there it states follow the setup described in the Venice Guide of Carnival Zombie 2nd edition rules with the following changes. Shuffle the Mediolanum tokens face down and put them on the Milan map in random locations. No more than one token per location. Use that nightmare cards to randomly choose location. So that's what we're going to start off with here. Everything else you can see in my other playthrough. So these are the tokens, and these are our way out. They are divided in final tokens, the finale tokens, and the clue tokens. To progress into a finale, you need to reveal one clue token that matches the finale token, and then get there. So I'm gonna do a quick shuffle up of these. If you can pinpoint which one is which of these, I'll give you free internet points. And they will be, I will go from left to right, and I will put it at 7. All the way up there. 8. 4. 10. 6. And 9. So that's where they will go. And the way I reveal these are by the different zones here. As you can see, you have, I hope you can see that. It's not much glare. It's big glare down here, I see. Well, we'll live with that. You have the blue zone here, which corresponds up here to the blue marker. I'll get to that in a second. And then you have the yellow zone and the yellow marker here and the red zone. So this, which zone you're in, decides how many tokens revealed, and it also decides how tough of an opposition you will face. The closer you get to town center, the stiffer the opposition will be. Out here, there will only be 2 infected per cave, and only three bosses. On the hardest center here, you will draw 4 for each cave, and you will face 5 bosses. So I'm not sure what to do with that. The campaign setup also states that do not resolve the story so far. The game starts with the first hour of the first day. And you keep reading, whoops, and you're knocking everything over. Keep reading in the next. Oops, all the miniatures. This is the infestation level. And then you have the difficulty level. I am not that confident in myself as of yet, so I will still be using the easy, just because that way I can get the most progress in the game and hopefully show you more of the stuff that's in here. So that means I have 2 survivor tokens, 4 paranoia tokens, and 18 barricade tokens. And each character starts with a starting item card. And that's where the next thing will be. And that is, let's see if I can have this. Because down here we have the characters. We have the captain, we have Combina, we have Pantalone, and that's when we have Rosora. Draw 1 item card from each of 3 different characters. You can choose characters not in play. I'm gonna choose the characters we have in play. Just, well, you will see. I have been playing with this character once before, or rather my youngest daughter have been playing her, because she thinks it's awesome that there is a character in game with the same hair color as she has. So I'm gonna draw, just because it's fun, from the Menegino and the Balazzone, and then I'll take Colombina's deck. So we have the tarot cards. Place a survivor in the abyss at the start of each day. That's great. Then we have the stake. Eliminate 1 boss that you could target for assault. Get stress equal to the boss remaining life. Nice. And the blood bag. Sacrifice 1 bar guest to perform a free movement action. Well, these cards aren't that useful to Rosora, but she has her Knight ability, where she can perform the Caprice action. Give an item you control to its owner. That character immediately performs 1 extra action. You need that character's permission to do this. Well, I give them permission. In addition, when activated, she can draw an item from any discard pile. Turn it 90 degrees clockwise. If discarded, remove it and replace. That means that any item that the others use and stock in their discard pile, she can get back. She turns it 90 degrees. And then next turn she can give it back to them, so they can use it a second time, or she can use it. Very, very useful. And this mechanic with giving the cards back gives everyone so much more flexibility. Apart from Rosora, who is Pantalone's daughter, we have Balazzone. I haven't really read up on this character, this fellow, but his special ability is that he won't ever go into the refuge. He will stay out here on the board and fight all the zombies that get there. And he doesn't have any firing, but instead he does have 1-1-1-1 as an attack. And he has to divide those between movement and attack. So he can move 4 spaces and do no attacks, or he can stay where he is and do 4 attacks. Nothing else there. Well, and he gets stress depending on where his lands and so on. And then we have the Menegino. This is an interesting fellow who feeds from the infested. So on his card, I'll show you on this, it's the same one down here. You can draw cubes from the bag and store them on his character sheet, which makes him stronger. If you draw a Moloch and place it here, you get +1 attack. For a Barghest, you get +1 range, and for a Vermin, +1 attack. And if you do have the Goliath, you get explosive attacks. And you can place any of the cubes to get 2 close combat attacks, I believe. I'm going to read up a bit more when that gets. And we start with the first day. And I cannot reveal these tokens while going over them. I only reveal them while getting clues during the night. So I'm debating where to go. Oh, by the way, this is down here, just outside the camera. I'm going to set it up in a probably better space later on, so you can see it. These are the new graveyard tokens here. And as you can see, they have holes in them. The holes aren't big enough for the cubes to fall through, but they are getting in strange angles. So stuff can really start to wobble. And on the back sides here, you can see that in location 10 and 11, this is the one I'll be using. I took one of them and put them up, and you have the yellow cubes to get them pop off a little bit from the ground, the table. This is the one for 3, 8, and 6. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. But anyhow, I am on the first day of the first hour of the first day, and I'm not sure if I put that down there. It's easy for you to see it, I believe. So we have our player rates, as always. They are down here, just below. So where do we want to move? 4 obstacles there, 1 helpful, 4 obstacles. I don't want to go into the red, but I do believe I want to get into the yellow zone at least. So black ones, they are not that great. Up there at 8. It's far off though. 1, 2, 3. 1 helpful. But then I'm very close to a lot of the tokens. Or if I go 1, 2, I don't get the helpful terrain, but I do get an additional search. I'll do 1, 2. So I have 2 hours of searching for stuff. The captain here, his daytime ability is to remove bosses. I am not going to use that. Instead, he is going to search. He gets an item. He gets the Leviathan's horn. Move a foundering token to a connected location. Well, we'll see if that becomes useful. Next up is Columbina. Search. Oh, she gets a stress. But she does succeed in fighting the Daishu. So she's a little bit more deadly in close quarters combat. Then we have the Pantalone, also going to search, I believe, because I have a lot of barricades. We'll see next. He finds a survivor. I haven't been adding these to the Abyss though. And then we have Rosora. And Rosora can't use the search, but she can use, let's see, I'm going to read up on that. Design. Draw 3 items from the card of a character with choice. Keep 1 card and put back the remaining 2 on top of your deck in any order you choose. So it would be useful if she had a area attack stuff. So she's going to draw from her father's deck 3 cards. Now let's see, we do have the handmade flamethrower, the dog whistle, and the sledgehammer. Which of these does she want to have? She wants the flamethrower, of course. And I am gonna have, yeah, let's do that one. So we have more barricades. Then we have Balanzone, also an item. You may alternate movement and assault as you like. The hunting knife. That's great, because usually you have to move, then attack, or attack and then move. But now I can attack, move, if I want to. So that gives that character much more flexibility. And another survivor. And we're up at the top again. So the captain is going to keep searching. It's going to take 1 stress. He get the sword-off shotgun. That's what I was hoping for. Let's see if I can put this underneath here. So I make 2 damage, because then I can take out all the Goliaths. And Colombina, another survivor. Then we have Pantalone. He is, yeah, he's going to see if he can get that card. Yes, he can, but it takes a stress. So we know that this is a sledgehammer. And we're going to have Rosora keep designing, but this time she will design from, let's do it from Menegino. 3 cards here, because I forgot that he could search the abyss to see if there are any infested to enhance his abilities. Let's see. Golem, sacrifice 2 tokens infected to deal 2 wounds to all infected monsters in the cave. Plus 1 stress to draw 1 infected from the abyss. Huh. And the organic firearm with an additional range. I'm gonna do the organic firearm that I can get, and then I will put the beaters. Or do I want that one? I think I'll put the beaters there, and I'll have the organic firearm on top there. Balanzone also takes 1 stress. Plus 1 fortification for the next night. And Menengino. Now, let's go back to the character reference sheets here. Daytime ability. Draw a cube from the abyss. If it is an infected cube, enchain it. If you draw Paranoia Survivor, put it back in the abyss and draw again. So what do we want here then? Well, anything actually. So, a white. So, that means we do have 1 extra range. And that's that, because then we are at the sunset ritual. So we start off with discovering the terrains, and there were 2 blue here. So that one and that one. And we shall see. The first one is at South 2. Means they will start right up in our faces here. And the other one is North 2. So they will be getting an extra zombie there. Place barricades. So we'll see here. I will start off with just plopping out 2 for each. And then I'll have a third facing those blue sides there. You start with a lot of barricades here. Next up is deploy the characters. So let's see here. The captain will face the south with his sort of shotgun, and Pantalone will face the north with his grenade launcher. Then we have Colombina. Let's see, you have a flamethrower, Rosora. So I'm going to put you to the east. Where can I go from here? I can go any direction, but I probably want to go west. So I'm going to put the lady there. And Menegino also together with it. Then we have Balazzone. And here we go again, reading up. Place Balazzone in ring 1 space. He cannot enter refuge, only one possible action stalk. So, how about we put him here. So, then we have the boss entrance, and we are in yellow, so we'll get 2 plus 2. That means we'll get 2 right now, and then in the second hour, we will place an additional 2. So, if you saw the first playthrough here, you've noticed that I have sleeved these. I also bought sleeves for the boss tarot cards, but they were a bit too short and a bit too wide. This is a strange design choice to make it such a non-standard size. Well, that's why these aren't sleeved. But I'm not sure they will see that much tear. So we do have the tortured, and we do have the tenor. I'm going to put them a bit closer to me for now. And we'll see which of these. I believe we have had the tortured before, haven't we? And then we have the tenor. Now let's see, which mini is that? It seems like this one. Yep. So, who are these, and what do they want with me? The tortured gets +1 attack for each wound suffered, and he has 10. Holy! I did have my flamethrower, yes. I'm going to use that. And then we have the tenor. If he's in a ring 1 after infected and boss attack step, destroy all the barricades that are in his cave and the 2 caves adjacent to it. They are horrible. Let's say east 2. And we'll see here. 10 health. That's horrible. And he can do up to 10 damage then. Ooh. Okay. And the other, south 2. So, oh, he starts closer. No. This one. Oh well. There's nothing much to do there about that. Next is move the clock marker. Okay, then use items. The captain is going to use his Toscano cigar to get 1+ hit for each fire action of the night. So hit, that means I get another additional shot. And that's for the night. Colombina, no. Pantalones, traps, no. I do have the stake here, which will go to Balanzone later on. And no. So that's where we'll start. And then the infected entrance. So we start with north one as usual, and there are 3. One survivor. I put a lot of survivors in here. And these all start closer because reasons. Like so. Next up is infected and boss movement. So these move, that one, these. And he does move 1 space. He does move 2, but he stays here because they're barricades. So that's where we start off. So what do we want to do here? I want to use my fire action for the captain here. And he'll going to target himself. So let's see. I'm going to set up the graveyard. 3. Yeah, that was that one. So I'm going to see if I can get that a bit closer on camera. Oh, that's what you'll get today. Because I want to put the hurt on this fellow. So I'm going to fire twice and 2 damage each. So I'll put 4 damage on this fellow. And these will be taken out. This one is horrible. This one is... Oh, can I put it like so? I can. And then the captain once again fires. And he is going to fire once. And he has 2 shots. So he'll take out the tenor. And with his second shot, he's going to take out the Barghest here. Can I put those? Oh, no. And for this one, he will draw an item. Let's see if we can get the upgraded sniper rifle here. No, the precision monocular. Put back in the abyss all the infected you eliminate with each fire action. That's good. I will forget that. Okay, so that's the captain. Now it's Colombina. And no, I do have... If I want to stress... Do I want to stress? I don't think I want to. No, I don't want to. Colombina then. She's going to fire on this, the Goliath. And I can put it back in the abyss. See? I remembered. And well, she's gonna stress as well, and she's gonna fire once more on something. Why not fire on this Moloch? And then we have Pantalone. He's not in a great place there to do some serious damage, but he's gonna fire once. He's gonna take out this one. Where do I want to put it? I'm gonna put it up there. And at the end of his turn, he's not gonna stress. He puts down another barricade. Now go to Rosora. So for her action, she is gonna give, she's gonna give the stake to Balanzone. And that means he gets one action, right? And his action is to stalk. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes. I'm going to use that one later on. Still Rosora. And she isn't in such a bad spot now. So she will stress to take another. I'm going to give that card back. So she can take one additional action. And she's going to take this. No, she's going to take one of this back into the bag. I don't want them Molochs back when I can have vermin instead. So that's everything for Osora. Now we have Balanzone. And since I have the hunting knife, I can assault. I can, move. So I want to put the hurt on that. But now let's see. He gets stress equal to where he ends up. Yeah, he gets 1 stress for that. I think I'm going to stress again. And I'm going to put 4 damage there. And I end up in the boss space. Or do I want to? If I remove one of those, I can just move there instead. That means I save that stress. Because I believe I can take 5 damage on that guy next time. So, oh well. And then we have Menegino. And he is going to use the ability to draw 1 into the barricades. And then he is going to chain it. And we do have the chains here, so I can use the chains to store those in. I can later on use those. It's the items, like the beaters or the blood bag. But I can make him stress and take 1 more action, because I do have 1 extra range. So I'm going to take out this mob Columbinas. I'm going to stack it up here. And that's that. So after we are done, we move on to the second hour. And I do believe it's the second hour where the next bosses get out. So we do that. We have the futurist, and we do have the flagellant. So let's see. The futurist doesn't seem to have such great future with those arms, and the flagellant. So let's see, what do they do? The flagellant, the character cannot choose to get one stress to for an additional action. Okay, so no stress actions. And the futurist, all survivors drawn for the abyss and all barricades destroyed a place on the turret. Each time the futurist is hit by fire or assault, eliminate one barricade from the tarot instead of dealing any wounds from that hit. Oh, okay, that's bad. Oh well. West 1 and West 2. Then we're going to use items. No, I'll hold off on that. And then we have the infected entrance. Another survivor. And a paranoia. Well, the paranoia doesn't... Oh, we have the flagellant. He soaks up all the paranoias. So we start moving. Move, move. Oh, I forgot one there. And move. They should have been attacking before. So this would have been out of the game. That was the only attack, because I have made sure of that. Sorry about that. If you caught it, thumbs up. Here. So forward, 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 like so. Ooh, this is starting to look scary. I have a heal here or a move. Not sure if I want to move or heal, but I'd rather spend the heal than not use it, not take it here. And then we have his turn here, and he's gonna fire twice. And he does 2 damage. So first fire action, boom. Second fire action, boom. And then he'll stress, and he'll take out these. Now we're getting into this. One stress, and he gets back into that. Oh, well, I thought I had more space than I had. Now we have Columbina here. No, 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 I could not stress, because that boss is there. So instead of taking out those, I would have taken those out. I would have taken 1 stress. Now I'm going to place those back where I put them because I dropped 1 and he gets back there. So our barricades are safe. And then we have Columbina, and she can only fire once as well. I should have used the explosive bullets, but hey, oh well. I'm going to put 2 damage to the flagellant there. And then we have Pantalone. Well, I might as well take these out with his fire action. Let's see if I can put them here. Yep. Now that's that. Now we have Rosora. And she is going to hand him the flamethrower. That makes him take an action, and he's going to use the flamethrower immediately. And he's going to take out this and those. Now where do I want to put these? Let's see if I can. Oh, there's one in the hole there. And then we have Balanzone. And I had hopes that I would make those 5 damage. But I'm not. Which means I will do 3 damage. And I will move out of dodge. I will go here. No stress for that. And then we have Meningino, who is going to, let's see here, it's going to soak this one and then assault for an additional hit action later on. Well, that wasn't great, I'll admit it. Next up, infected and boss attack. This will get really hairy then. So nothing up here, but here. This one will attack and remove the barricade. These 3 will do 3 stress damage. This boss, although he makes a strong attack, let's see, those should be put up here. Yeah. And the dog there. Nothing here. 2 more. He's going to be a bastard to take down. And there. Then we come around again. We're going to put out more of these. They will be right up on my face there. So let's see. This should be there. A lot of and another paranoia. And then we have the movement. Oh, again. Let's see. We have them coming in there. And he negates the boss getting into that place. Oh, this is looking scary. You cannot move in there. You'll get all the way up there. So, I do have this movement or assault. And I think I'm gonna have to use it here, because this is not good at all. And she will take out this Moloch. And then we have the captain. Oh, I can only do one move. I will take out these with my first shot. It's better to just keep firing, I believe. And with my second shot, I will deal with these. Another one in the hole. And then we have Columbina. And she has to make an assault. What does she? I'm going to take a stress to fire over and put 2 more damage on this fellow. Unfortunately, there are 2 paranoia cubes there. They have Pantalone. So let's just take these out. And I have Rosora. What tricks do you have up your sleeve? I think you can, during your turn, you can draw 1 item card. When activated, she can draw an item from any discard pile. So there's a flamethrower there. And sideways, to show it's only 1 more use. And she's gonna take 1. Ooh, is she? Yes, she is. To fire over. And this one is now burnt. I'll put that on the side. He's gonna fire once here. And take this fellow out. He's gonna use the ability to get to stress, and she takes this one. Let's see here. Can I put it? Ooh. And the other shot is going here. And that's the flamethrower. And then we have Balanzone. So yes, I will do that. So 1, 2, I remove that, and then eliminate 1 boss that you could target for assault. Get stress equal to the boss remaining life. I wanna have an item. Pantalone gets an item. The dog whistle. Move all Barghest to ring 3 of their caves. Yes. But now Balanzone could also stress if he wanted to. I wonder if it's worth it. I'm gonna hold off on that. And then we move to Meningino. I'm probably just gonna soak this one, or take and chain that one. And I can stress if I want to. I'm going to stress because we're going to take a stress either way from this one. So I will put that one there. And now it's the bad stuff here. So this guy attacks. These attack. No, the 3 attacks on her. 1, 2, 3. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Over here, that's the barricade. So we'll see how many of those we... But the captain is going to get rid of him the next night. So we move to the dawn phase. I want to go west. So let's see here. Everyone gets to make an assault action. So let's start off with Captain. He will make 1. Colombina will make 1. Pantalone will make 1. No, say Colombina, she can make 2. So there. So we're at Rosora. And then we are at Balanzone. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4. And then Menegino is making 1 attack as well. And then they return the favor here. He should have had the survivors. I think this was 1 survivor, right? I drew while this boss was active. Or was it 2? I think it was 1. So he'll make 3 damage. And let's see, 1, 2, and 3. Because why not? And then we escape. Who? This Toscano cigar is discarded. All barricades. Not many left. The survivors are removed. These are removed. Terrain is removed. Bosses are back where they should be. These are put there. Clock marker to sunrise. Calendar to the next day. Let's see here. Did I miss something here? No, it's just you face the big worm, Tarantasio. If there's a foundering token where I am. So let's see. I'm going to put everything back into the abyss. Oop. Reset those. So I'm going to reveal this one because we are moving to the west. And I am going to reveal this one. Actually, those are the same. I can make a finale. Great. I'm in no position to do it, but feels good to be able to. Okay, these bosses are removed. Do you want to face the knight here? I can face the knight there. But I want to move up here and have an easier time. No, I'll probably want to heal. Yeah, let's do that. So we move. We move 1 and we get this token. Let's put it there. We move 2 and we get this token. I'm not sure what that is. We'll get to that later. That's 2. That means I have spent 1, 2. Did I finish? No. I'm getting too excited and ahead of myself. We shall see. I will still move there even if there is a founding token there. So it's at 4. So let's see, where is 4? It's up here. Can we put it that way so I can see it? Event of the day. Place 1 foundering token on a random location. Okay, so 10. Also, I am not gonna need that because I have the clue token and I have the whatever-ish token. The destroyer ship. By boat we go. So for, let's see here, tarot cards. Place 2 survivors in the abyss at the start of each day. Do I have any more of those? Not really. So, Captain, my captain, you are gonna use your veteran ability to remove this boss from the game. We will not get anything from it, but we won't have to face that bastard again this game. Next up then, Colombina, searching. Let's get that sniper. When using a day ability, in addition, remove 1 obstacle or add 1 fortification. I'm going to use that next time. Pantalone, he's going to put 5 barricades here. Rosora is going to heal. Balanzone is going to heal. Menangino is going to search for items. And this is what we're looking for. Because then he can draw, come on, a grey cube, a grey cube. Nope. I still read it as I should have an item per normal rules. So that's the organic firearm with 1 additional range. And last hour then. I still want more items, I believe. Survivors. I'm going to put them there. Colombina also. No, she is going to. She's going to remove 1 of those terrains there. Pantalone is going to do a search. Another survivor. Rosora still going to heal. I'm going to need that. Balanzone. +1 fortification for the night. All other characters recover 1 stress. And Menangino. Let's do a search. Just an item. Just an item. Golem. Sacrifice 2 infected to deal 2 wounds to all infected and bosses in a cave. Not the worst one. So, now we do the sunset rituals. So we discover the terrains, and this time it's 1 blue and 1 of these helpful ones. So this blue, and as always I am looking the other way while doing this, so I can't cheat because that's no fun in the solo game. And we have the gas cans. So we'll see. First, this is at East 2. And I believe the gas cans, you can eliminate 1 barricade to treat any hit of a fire action as if it was explosive. I want to move north because I don't think I have to be at a specific place to do the finale. So next up, place barricades. I forgot to do that with Pantalone. So we are a bit thin on barricades. Should have done 1 more barricade action with him. Let's have 3 there then. And then we place, let's see here, the captain was really useful last time and clearing stuff out, so I'm going to put him there. Pantalone was not that. Now I'm going to put you there. Not that useful in that stuff. I'm going to have you roam down here again. I want to have you for I want to have barricades here then. Have the captain there. Yeah, I'm just going to do this way instead. We'll do this pairing this time. Let's see how that works. I mean, what could go wrong? And then we have the boss entrances. So let's see, we have the Doge, and we have the Admiral. So the Doge at South 2, and the Admiral, we can put him where we want to. I want to put him here. The Doge, all infected have movement 2. Admiral, during the infect and boss attack step, a random character gets +2 stress. Oh, how wonderful. Okay, I'm going to use the traps here. And I'm going to use it on this cave so I can get the Doge. This. Two paranoia cubes right off the bat. And then we move. Okay. So, Captain with Paranoia. Did I move those down? I think they take 1 stress as well. I want to have them on the same spot to use these orders later on. So I'm not going to use a heal. I'm going to move the Captain, and we'll have this Balanzone fellow take that. But I am thinking of ordering a fire, an execution squad to, yes, this part of the map. That means that Meningino, he gets 2 shots at 3 range that does 2 damage each. And the Doge has 3, so he is out. Let's see, I am at 8. Is it still the same? It is. It is the same. I want an item for Captain. Once per night, make a used order token available again. That's a good one. And Rosora, she's not that the greatest at firing, but she will take at 1 doggy. That's that. Now it's the Captain's turn. Once per night, make a used order token available again. This one. And he will actually move over here. That's all he can do. He has the Paranoia. Columbina, she is going to fire on the Admiral, and she's going to stress and fire twice. So that's 4 damage. And items, come on, balance on it. Skip your turn to recover 3 stress during the night. Not bad at all. Then we have Pantalone. He has also I'm going to put up a barricade to start off with, but he has also the paranoia, so he's going to fire. He's going to fire on these. He has a 3 range. So I think I can put them back there. I did last time. Whew. Sticky fingers is starting to show. And Rosora is going to have, let's see, which of these do I want to take up again? All of them probably. But I believe that the Toscano cigar is a great one to give him an extra action during his turn. And I am going to have the blood bag back there. That means that Meningino is getting a free action. And he is going to use that just to fire, and he's going to fire twice. Do you want to stress Rosora? No, I do not. Then we have Balanzoni. He is going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure if I have to do them like this, but say it's with 1 action this time. Oh. How do I want to do this? I'm going to put him... Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible. And do I want to stress? No, I will keep that as is. And then we have Meningino, who is going to move up here. And he's going to stress, and he's going to fire and take out these. 1 with the first shot. Can I put that there? No, I cannot. Clumsy fingers. Infected and boss attack. This one takes out the barricade. Time moves forward. And time to use items. No, I don't believe I want to use items. Then we draw more infected. No, bosses first. There are 2 that are coming. The Martyr and the Bestarius. Those 2 are not my 2 favorite bosses. I will tell you that. So let's see. We should be reshuffling these. So west 2 and south 1. Oh well. Now we'll add these. Not so many survivors this game. Oh, gee, I wonder why. And we start to move, and I messed up last time because I had the Doge and they didn't move too. Well, we'll leave it at that. I'm not going to go back and retcon that, but I remember it now. And let's see, Vistorius, 1. Okay. So now I am going to use to get rid of paranoia and heal 1 stress in this. And I'm going to use the braidings to get my fire action back for next time. He is going to do something I didn't expect to do. He's going to move there. He's going to stress, and he's going to take out... Hold on. These should be moving. But he's on a barricade. Is he moving that way then? Yeah, he's on the same, so he'll move up there then. But the captain will now take a fire action. And will hit everything here. And do 2 damage, which is 1 damage, and we take off the bar guest there. Next up is Columbina. She's gonna want to leave one of those there, and she is gonna use 1 barricade to make an explosive shot here. And she is gonna use 1 barricade here to make an explosive shot here. For 1 stress. Pantalone, he will have 1 barricade up there. It's going to take 1 stress, fire twice on these. Or rather, I can place them with these 2 first. And then I can place this one. Okay. Then we have Rosora, who is going to hand the Toscano cigars back to Captain, so he gets an additional action, and he is going to fire again, and he's going to take out the Beastmaster. And items for Columbina. The golden sequin. Cancel the entrance of a boss after it's been drawn. Oh, I'm going to use that one. And for her second action, should she choose to stress, she will take out this doggo. Or does she? No. She's gonna get this back, the beaters, to Meningino, so Meningino can take an action. And for his action, he's gonna fire. He has 2 shots, and fire. And he does 2 damage as well. So then we have Balanzoni, who's going to take out these two. 1, 2. And then just wait. And then he can move there. No, he's just going to wait, because then he can take 1 stress. 1, 2, 3. Then he can take those 2 out as well. Okay. And Meningino is going to soak one of those in, and he is going to put it on his card. So now he does explosive damage as well. So he's going to sacrifice a doggo to move here for free action. He's going to stress once, and he is going to fire on this. And he is going to fire on the boss for his second shot. Infected and boss attack. We have one down here and nothing else. Time moves forward. Do you want to use any items? She should have been pulling up one of these cards as well for her action last time. But nothing there. We draw the final here then. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh. And then we move. So you move all the way there, you move there, 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 there. No movement. Move, 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 move. And there. So, Captain, let's see, these 2 here are problems, I would say. Colombina can take care of those up there. So he's going to issue a fire order here. So Pantalone is going to do 1 fire here. See if I can put those on top. I can. And then we have Meningino, who has 2 shots, and they are explosive. So he'll take out this one, and he will put 2 damage tokens on this little fellow. Then we move. Do we want to move out to the west? Or to the north, perhaps? Doesn't really matter, because we're probably going to just stay put here, since we have all the tokens we need. So I'm going to do the fun, and I'm going to move here, and I am going to fire once. That's only 1 damage. I'd rather go here, stress, and fire on these. And Colombina is going to sacrifice a barricade, and take out all of these. I am starting to doubt my choices here. And she's going to sacrifice another to take out. No, she's not. She's just going to chill there for now. Then we have Pantalone. If I'm going through the west, I want to have those cleared. And it's going to drop a barricade there. Rosora kind of give the trophies back. That means that we can have 1, 2, 3 for one assault action. And oh well, this is... Oh, that actually worked. And I'm not going to use the last. Rosora can then stress. Can she? Will she? Does she want to? No, she doesn't. Now we have the balance owner, who's just going to rest, and he has this skip your turn to recover 3 stress. So he's not going to do anything. And he is going to spend the trophies. All other characters recover 1 stress, and that's the second time it's been used, so it's now out of the game. Then we have Menengino, who is going to fire, let's see here, once, twice. And then he is going to stress and fire once, twice again. And that gives him 7 damage. After this, we move to the attack phase. So this dog is chewing another barricade. This boss is chewing 1 barricade, but nothing else. So we go to the dawn phase. So this is where we decide where to go, and this is the way we go. So, Captain, oh Captain, you're taking this out with the first assault, and then Colombina is taking this one out with the second, and we do get a survivor. Our first survivor. And we scuttle off. Bop, 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 bop. And I'm going to clear this, and I am going to make ready for the next day here. And I have done founding tokens. Was it 11? I do have the ransacked shop. A character draws 1 item card from his deck. So the Ouroboros. All newly drawn paranoia cubes are placed on this card with no effect. Discard this card at any time to add a fire action, a number of shots equal to the number of cubes on it. That's actually a really great one. And let's see, we do have placed 2 survivors in the abyss. Are there any other stuff here that I want to use right now? Not really. Not really. So I'm just going to stay here because I'm going to take the destroyer ship out. I believe there is one action here that many of you might wonder about. It's these, the Über-weapons. They are an optional rule that you can add these tokens, and you add them around here to the location, depending on your difficulty level. So I would have had 3 of these Über-weapons straying out. I'm not going to use that now because I think that just the basic gist here of me having 6 characters, which 3 I'm not that familiar with, and 3 I'm somewhat familiar with, adds a bit too much complexity at the moment. But what we're going to do here during the daytime is that we're going to heal. We're going to heal, 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 and heal for the first one. And for the second, we'll search 1 damage, but we do get an item. Gain Alechino's night ability until dawn. That's free movement. And we're going to search. Also a damage. You may discard a nightmare card just drawn to draw another. You must keep the new card. She has a lot of cards up there. Pantalone gets an item without any ado. Gain Briggs night ability until dawn. I have to look that up. And let's see here. The Rosora daytime action. Draw 3 items from a deck of your character of your choice. So let's do Pantalone. That's a holy bomb. I'm going to take the holy bomb. And they are placed like that. Balanzone is also going to search. That's a survivor. I'm not sure that the survivors will matter in this scenario that we're up to, but we'll see. And Menegino, he is going to search the bag because he's going to do a search and hope he gets this infected. Yes. Because I do have 1 more spot here for that. But I do also get an item. Sacrifice 2 infected to cancel 1 attack. That's good. So, heal. And place barricades. I'm not sure if they will be needed. And you will draw another 3 cards. Let's see. The Bomb Blaster was the last one, of course. I'm going to put them back like that. Balanzone is going to search. Another survivor. Now we have all the survivors we need. And Menegino is going to heal. And then we have the last one. So 1 damage. And sorry, I get the saber. Columbina. Nothing much to do. Let's just search, get another item. It has a lot of items now. Gonna add 5 more of those. And let's take 1, 2, 3 from your deck. And the cleaver that put all the infected you eliminate back into the abyss. And I can do that. And he is gonna search, get this item, the smoke bombs. I'm just rushing through this. And Menegino is gonna search and no survivors. to add. So that means that we are now at our finale. So we'll see here. Place the boat tile on the refuge with its prow facing east. The gauge marker on the 0, that's down here. I hope you can see that. Yes, you can. I'm going to adjust the camera there so you can see it more clearly. Shuffle the nightmare deck. With the discard pile to create a new nightmare deck. Then draw 6 nightmare cards and place them face down, 1 on each space on the east ring. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. For each nightmare card on the tactical map, draw 2 infected from the abyss and put them there. Okay, I can do that. And it has to be infected, so paranoia cubes and survivor tokens are okay. Do not place the character on the game board as they are deemed to be inside the destroy ships. Destroy ship. Okay. The Tarantasio should be placed here. And there are damage track here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are locks that we need to remove to get out of here. The night ends when there is victory or failure. Failure, the destroyer ship is destroyed or eaten by Tarantino. Victory conditions. All the locks are open or destroyed and the gauge marker is in the position 3 on the rev counter. So, what does this mean? The barricades then. Do I remove them or do I keep them? It doesn't say to remove, and it usually is very much so. So I guess I keep them there. Because they are torpedoes. 6 of them are torpedoes. So I do have 3 torpedoes to start off with. Again, if I am wrong about this, please, please, please point it out to me. So the turn sequence is infected entrance, character activation, Tantancio movement. And we skip the step on the first turn. And now we can do a few things here. We can do full throttle, we can throttle up, we can torpedo launch, we can look out and look at a card here without any infected on them. We can prime a torpedo by moving 2 more barricades here. Shoot with the normal guns, and we can open a lock. So let's see here. We start with the captain here. He only has a range of 1. He's going to fire. And where do I put these? They are just removed, right? If I cheat, I cheat, but not knowingly. So that's his 2 actions. Then we have Colombina. She has the ability to put some hurt on this flow. bloke. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to fire twice, and I am going to put 1, 2, 3, 4. Pantalone, he's going to fire up the engine. So we can do, with his next action, he can do a lookout action and see if this lock can be opened. Then we have Rosora, who is going to do a lookout action and see here, east and south. No, they cannot open automatically. If there are south and north or east and west, they will just slide open. But she will spend her second action to actually open the lock. So slide that, and that means that Tarantino is moving one step closer to us as now range 2. Balanzone can't do anything really. I'll just rev up to 2 then. And then we have Meningino, who will be firing on, let's see here, he has explosive shots, so you're going to fire there and there. And that's the end of the turn. Then it's Tarantino movement, so he's going to move 1 tile closer. So he's really close now to the boat. We're going to have to put some hurt on. Place a number of infected equal to the number of characters in terror on the Tarantasio tile. There are no in terror here. Place 1 infected on each nightmare card on the tactical map. So check if any locks get closed. If at any time there are at least 4 infected on an open lock, close that lock. Okay, so that's that. So, top of the board here, he is going to fire once and do 2 more damage here. So when we do that, move it 1 ring away from destroyer ships and remove all wound tokens. So we just dinged it back a bit. For his second action, he can't really do much. He can remove 1 of those, but I'm not sure that's a good thing to do. Colombina is next up, and I think that we'll keep up with just hitting this for 4. Keep it away. Pantalone with a range of 3. He can actually take out these 1 and 2 for his actions. Then Rosora is gonna fire once with her bomb blaster and put that Tarantino fellow away, and for second action reveal this one. Balanzone is going to reveal this one. Northwest, no. But second action, open that lock. And then we have Meningino, who is going to fire a torpedo. I haven't been using that. Let's try it out. I can fire You may launch multiple torpedoes in the same action if you have enough barricades for it, but all must have the same target. So if I do fire all 3 torpedoes, this feels like a little bit of cheating. I'm going to fire on that lock. So I need items here to make a hit, I believe. So item. That means that this is removed as well as these cards. So that's a lock, but all the locks are open and the gauge marker is on 3 on the rev counter. But let's just go through the steps then. Place a number of equal blam. No one is in terror. Nothing gets closed. This one comes a bit closer. Oh well. We won because the first action is on 3 there. So this seemed a little easy for me. First off, we got both the tokens we needed at the first tries here. Also, keeping the barricades there with 3 torpedoes. I only used it once, but feels pretty powerful as well. I also had a lot of items here since I didn't have to move that much the last one. So I may have done a few rule glitches here and there, but I do hope that you at least could follow what was happening here. So, well, that's it for this time. I'm not going to count this as a win. This is still a learning game, and I'm going to review it and see what I did wrong. But I hope you have a great day, so take care and bye-bye.